Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to this unboxing of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Edition. It might be backwards on the camera, but we'll flip it in editing. So this is the camera that I decided on for documenting France. Now, I don't want to look like an idiot, so I don't want to carry an actual camera around, like what is currently recording, what you're currently watching. And also, basically, I don't want something big and bulky. I want something that I can just pull out, and I want something that I can easily document everything. And I kind of looked around online. I looked at like the DJI Action Cam and a GoPro, because I thought a GoPro would be a good option. But I decided on this Osmo Pocket 3, which everyone basically has said it's one of the best cameras to ever exist when it comes to vlogging. So I thought I'd give it a go. It is incredibly expensive. It's actually more expensive than the DSLR that is currently recording, which is crazy. Obviously, it's currently 2025, and this was released in 2022, I believe. And it's still the same price as when it released, and I couldn't find any discounts anywhere, and it was still out of stock in most places, so it's not even easy to find. Even on Amazon, it was going to be 20 days for delivery, which basically means they have no stock and they're waiting for stock, which is just nuts. I guess it says it's coming to summer maybe, but I just don't know. But anyway, yeah, so let's get into it, and we'll go over everything, and we'll talk about kind of where my head was at when I was buying this, other than, my God, this is expensive, this is a bad move because of the price. But obviously I decided that it was my best move moving forward with everything that I do. So this will have multiple purposes for me, not just documenting France. Right. So it's quite a nice box. I don't really buy Apple products, but it's kind of giving an Apple product type of feel. I always loved the sealed plastic wraps. So look here. So we've got, okay, autofocus is on, that's great. We've got a little pull tag here. I'm just going to pull it open. And we'll open it. Oh, I should probably say this is the Creator Combo. I think I did say at the start, but so it comes with multiple extras, which I did the math on, and it is well worth actually spending the extra on this, because the camera alone is like £500 anyway, or 489 I think is the recommended retail price. And all the extras on top, they're just two extras, just the mic and the, where are we? Just the mic and the battery handle that goes on the bottom. That would have taken it over 619, which is what this cost. This cost £619. So just those two accessories alone would take it to like 626 or something. I don't remember. I did the math last night. No, 2 nights ago. Whenever I bought it, I did the math. And I decided that this was the best way of doing it. Safety guidelines. Well, as long as it doesn't explode, I think we're good. Is that okay? So this will be the actual thing, I assume, although it's very light, so I'm assuming actually maybe not. Is this the thing? If this is the thing, it's honestly the lightest camera I've ever. Okay, no, it's not. So this is just a case for it. The whole point of this, right, Osmo Pocket, is it fits in your pocket, and this is a case that will protect it. One thing with this camera that everyone says, it is very, very delicate, which was another reason why I was like, I don't know about this. You can't even get it wet. So when it's wet out, I'll be using, I guess, my phone, and the quality will drop massively, but I don't want to break a camera that is this expensive, especially in this day and age, and when I'm going to a country where I don't even have a job, and I don't know how long I'm going to be there for. I don't know. So There's two different lenses written here, so I guess if you've got one lens that's, I don't know what the difference is. There's a wide angle lens. Let's see, can you focus on that? Wide angle lens. I don't know if it's focused or not. The screen's too small. And then a black pro mist. I guess that's like a filter lens, right? This is a bag that they've put everything in. So you get a carry case with it, which will not fit in your pocket. So it's not really, let me see if I can go down a bit with the camera, because you're kind of missing a bit. There we go. So this is the bag, which comes with a tag, because you can just buy everything separately. So these are all completely separate products that you can buy if you don't get the creator combo. Obviously, you're not going to use this bag to take it out with you because it's massive and will not fit in your pocket, but you could put it in an external bag. Okay, this is the actual camera, and it is heavy. Can we get a focus, please? Nice. Right, so this is the actual camera. This is the back of it, and then this is the front. This is the screen with the protector currently on it, and to turn it on, I believe you just flip it. Yeah. So you can see it just flipped around, and that's how easy it is to use this. And then if you do it that way, you can't see, but there's an option on screen right now. Oh, okay. There's an option on screen right now to record vertical, and that does horizontal, and that also turns it on, so makes it a bit easier to use. I will show you that in a second when I take everything off it. But that is actually a nice chunky feeling camera. It does feel like it's well made, and the bag's quite nice. Like, it's velvety, it's decent, and it's got all the pockets with everything in, which is actually really nice to know that. The next big thing is this, which is actually a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. This is the DJI, I think it's called Mic 2. This is a magnetic microphone, but it's also got a clip on it, which you can see, which I actually didn't see in any of the videos that I watched. And this is, it holds like 6 gigabytes or 8 gigabytes of audio recordings on its own. Just have a Google of that. So you can just use this to record audio. So I could do it right now with this camera and then export it off this device with the USB-C and shove it on the PC and edit it in. So these are completely standalone devices, these microphones, but with the creator combo they come. And once you start recording, if you've got this as well, it auto links up, and I think you can start recording on this and it will turn the camera on. So altogether, this is the comparison. Where are we? Here. It's pretty crazy how small that is, actually. I was really concerned that that was going to be massive, because when you put the wind filter on, which you will see, it gets pretty big. Okay, let's move those to one side. Next thing is the battery handle. Now obviously I'm going to be walking around France, so I'm going to need a lot of battery, and I'm only going to be able to charge it at night. Although I do have a power bank, depending on how these things charge. It looks like the Osmo Pocket does in fact charge with a USB-C, which is good. So my power bank will charge that, which is, I never actually thought of that. But you can never go wrong with a bit of extra battery. And this is basically a handle that pops in the bottom of the camera. It's all really well made, and I'm assuming that's like what pops it off, yeah. Ooh, that shows a green light. I'm assuming that means it's charged, unlike the camera that's currently recording. Which I will stop in a minute. So here's your Osmo Pocket 3, and here is your battery. You just link it up like that, and the clips go out and they clip in the side there. So each side kind of clamps on, and then you've got a much larger device and you can hold it down the bottom, which makes things a lot nicer actually. Much nicer. I'm gonna go ahead and charge the camera that is currently recording because it's flashing at me. This always happens, and hopefully with this Osmo Pocket 3 I'll have a bit more versatility when it comes to actually recording things. Okay, after charging the battery a little bit, we're now back with a completely different camera angle, unfortunately. The last camera angle was one that I quite liked, so let's just budge these over a little bit. So where we are currently at is we've emptied, one pocket. I thought we'd emptied two, but apparently not. What is this? I think this is another handle that is not a charging handle, but it can be used as like a tripod to hold the, again, really, come on, focus. Really, camera. There we go. Really well made again. All of these accessories, everything, really well made. Which is good, because I feel slightly less ripped off now. But yeah, this is a tripod stand for the camera. So, just attaches in the bottom. You see the threads that go into the camera. Probably not ideal to do on camera because I may end up dropping it. So now we've got two handles, look at that. So we can have two handles if we want and make it really long. Hold it all the way down here, it's super long. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of me getting it as a small thing, huh? But yeah, so you can make it even longer and have a tripod on it. Which, to be honest, you probably do want to walk around with it with the tripod, and then the battery, obviously, you only need if you're going to run out of battery. So if I were to disconnect the battery using the button on the back, which focus, there we go. So there's a button on the back here. If I disconnect the battery, it just pulls out like that because the thing's on the side. You see how that mechanism works there. Just place that camera down, and if I unscrew the tripod and screw the tripod, I can't screw the tripod into the camera. Wow, that's an interesting turn of events. So if I want to use the tripod, I have to have it as this super long device. That's not ideal. That's not good. That's quite bad. I want that to be just a tripod on its own, so that I can just have a small device. But I would have to have a massive device, which probably means the tripod's barely going to get used. That is unfortunate right there. Okay, next up, what have we got? We have another battery handle. What? No way. Is this a battery handle mounted inside the handle without holding the release button? I'm not sure what this is, but it does have a connector for that tripod. So it doesn't have to be the huge battery handle, it can be a small handle. I'm assuming this is also a battery handle because it's got a, we'll have to have a look at the instructions because this doesn't even say anything on it really. On the back it just says general information. That's going to be interesting. We'll have to have a look to see what that is because I really do not know. Right, so what else do we have in here? Right, here is the wind filter that I was on about that goes onto that microphone. We can get this out. I don't really want to mess with this. I'm assuming I will have to use it at some point when I get more comfortable recording in public. But, oh, it's actually the wind filter and the wrist strap, which I will need. There's no way I'm walking around France without having it on a wrist strap, because I'm not absolutely nuts. If I drop this, I'm not going to be able to buy a new one. So this is the wind filter. Oh my goodness, really well made. Wow, that's so soft as well. Oh dear. It's not every day you see someone petting a wind filter in the video, but anyway. Right, how does this work? So we've got a wind filter here, and we've got a hole in the top of the microphone, and a thing that sticks out of the wind filter, and then, oh, it's soft, okay. That's interesting. Does that? Yes, okay, so it clips on, and there you go. Now you've got a little man. All you got to do is put some eyes on him, and he looks like Khabib when he's got the hat on. Okay, is this easy then to get off? Ugh. Yes, it's a bit of a pull, but okay, so that is the wind filter. What else have we got? Should be nearing the flipping end now. USB-C cable. Clearly it's going to come with this because everything connects via USB-C. I've got USB-C cables, most people do nowadays. Then we've got, this is a magnet. So this magnet is what connects to this. So you don't have to have it as a clip. You can have it as a magnetic holder. It's quite a strong magnet as well, which is quite nice. I was concerned about that, because you don't want to be walking around and not realizing that, oh, your microphone is no longer on you. So a strong magnet obviously will help with that. You probably don't want to take the magnet anywhere near the actual camera, so I'm going to place it over here. Magnets do not normally go well with electronics. And then we've got a wide angle lens, which I have no idea. Oh, I just dropped it. I have no idea how stupid this is going to look, but we shall see. We're going to test it. And I think that is the end of the bag. We've got some silica gel. Anyone want some silica gel? No? Got 2 bags of silica gel, I think, in that. What else have we got in the box? We've got DJI forum and then just other instructions. Okay, I think most people can work out what they need to do when it comes to things like this, but if you can't, then the instructions are there to help. Alright, so what have we got here? See if we can find that small handle. We've got the mic handle with quarter thread. It's just a handle. It's not actually a charging handle, the small one. Then we've got the charging handle here, the battery handle, and the mini tripod, wrist strap, yeah, the wind screen, whatever you want to call it, the wind filter, carry bag, Type-C, mic clip. So this is a clip literally only for the mic. So be wary of that. Don't start trying to use it on everything else, because you don't know what's inside things that you can really mess up. And seriously, magnets are dangerous with tech, so be very careful. Protective cover, and obviously the actual device, which all amounts to, see if we can do this nicely, this, go on, no, it won't go down anymore. This small bundle here, so we've got, let's spruce them up a bit, handle, Osmo Pocket 3, charging handle, tripod handle, microphone, wind filter, USB-C, wrist strap, then we've got the bag which comes with it, and then the magnet and a wide angle lens. And then one more thing, we have that case to allow you to put it in a hard case but also have it in your pocket. There we go, this case.